I'm not mad at that though. I'm not mad at that when people say that at all.
Disagree. To me, it go Forest Hills, the off season, then Bourne Center. We're sleeping on the off season.
What you say?
The off season? Are y'all sleeping?
This point, we might as well just go out the better player at this point. Who the better player? I mean, let's make it easier at this point.
If that's the case, then okay, hey, let's do that. That's better. That's better.
Okay, so
when we do skill, I'm just gonna do point guards.
My second question for you, Don, was when it comes to playing video games and or any other activity where we are competing against each other, is not the best player the person who wins the most?
No,
I disagree with that too. I disagree because sometimes you can get lucky in video games. Can you not? We talking about video games now.
That's what I'm saying.
Video games, I can. That's
Tim, no. Even in sports too, though.
I still feel like
Tim, respectfully,
players are the ones who win.
Tim, respectfully, if Keontae beat me in basketball in real life tomorrow, she's not better than me.
I was about to use myself as an example.
I disagree because if you let her beat you, she's better than you. That's your fault. You had to go out there and play.
Okay, hold on.
You had to go out there and ball.
Okay, hold on. So that means I'm better than you because you ain't never beat me, correct?
He got a point.
I give you that. That's the reason I said you were better.
Right. I mean, that's
the reason I said you were better.
That's you, buddy. That's not me. I don't think the best person always wins. I don't think that's you, bro.
I disagree with that too. The best player don't always win. Sometimes somebody might get lucky and slip up.
Literally last year, the Rockets were a better team, and the Lakers won because of experience and everything. They were not the better team. So
let me change my words. I don't mean always, but they majority wins. Let's go with that. Majority of the time they're winning. Am I wrong?
I don't know. I feel like it's really more situational than trying to measure to the scale of majority. It just happens. I don't know. I don't agree with that. Which when you always do this, when you always pull this card, like I don't like when you throw me. Well, really, I don't even like when you throw Terrence in it either, because Terrence has never said he cares only about winning. Like winning is an addition, but it's not the only thing that matters. So when you always say we talk about winning with Brian, we never said that.
Diminish it.
Nobody
ever diminished it.
Nobody ever said it matters.
Terrence, please stop. You said rings don't matter. I don't want to hear that.
Time out.
You said rings don't
matter. Stop trying to use a different argument, my boy. Nobody ever said rings don't make you great.
No, rings don't matter regardless.
Let me finish, bro. Let me finish. I'll let you talk.
Rings don't matter.
I'll let you talk. Let me talk. No. I'll let you talk, dog. Let me talk.
Rings don't matter.
Let me talk.
Can you answer my question? I answer.
If I can answer, if you shut up, let me talk.
All right, answer.
Jesus, dog. Nobody ever said rings don't matter. I never said rings don't make you great, but it don't make you better than somebody else. We can, again, let me go back to this Bill Russell, because that's my favorite argument. Bill Russell is not better than Jordan. He's not better than LeBron. He's not better than Kobe. Or whoever you want to talk about in this situation. But to me, he's not. He's not better than Kobe. He's not better than all these dudes with like 4 to 5 rings. Like, let's be real. That's the one I always go to because it's the easiest example. Like, come on, he's not better than none of them. That's why I said rings matter. But that doesn't make you better.
And Tim knows deep down, whether he wants to admit it or not, that's not up to me. You know deep down that he is not better than any of the people we named.
No.
But because you stand on, if you winning, that means you're more. You know you can't sit here and say that he's better than all of them.
If that's the case, he's the GOAT.
You know you can.
Like, let's be real. He won 11 or 13 rings. GOAT.
Bill Russell.
GOAT.
Finals MVPs. Okay. Then it's Jordan. Then it's still Kobe. Then it's still LeBron.
Okay.
Cool. I'm okay with that.
We're going to go off your... That's what I'm saying. We're going off that logic. That's cool.
Stupid.
Great. It's just... That's not realistic, though.
Hold on, Don. This is my point, though. But, Don, this is my point, though. I get where y'all are coming from because certain players could have better skills than others. I completely understand that. But at the end of the day, all these players with their different skills are competing to see who's better to win. They're not competing just, I crossed you the other day and dropped 30 on you, or I averaged 30 on you my whole career. That makes me better than you.
So the whole Boston franchise with the Bill Russell's top 5 players then, because they all got like 8, 9 rings, right? If that's the case, all those people on Bill Russell's team when they was winning, because they got no. Let me finish. Hold on. Let me finish. I let you talk. Let me finish.
That's the same.
If we go, because these are Hall of Fame players. Not like that. These dudes, some random scrubs he played with. They're Hall of Famers. They're in the hall right now. If we look it up, those are Hall of Fame players. So if that's the case, that whole team might as well be top 10. Like literally, everybody might as well be on the list.
Let me ask you this though, Terrence. which of those players are better than Bill Russell?
You talking about the players on his team? None of them.
Yeah,
nobody. Who said that?
Okay, then which of them won a Finals MVP?
Actually, Bill Russell don't have every Finals MVP on his team. I think he missed like
That's
2
because
of them.
the Finals MVP started like later.
No. I mean, no. When he was winning them, I think his teammates might have got like 1 or 2 of them throughout that process when he was winning all the rings. I had to check. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me. But I don't think he won. If he did, he did. So, but I don't think he won all of them.
So I got a question.
This is where I'm saying. Hold on. Let me say this real quick. This is where I'm saying you were wrong on that because one, none of those players you named were the best player on their team.
So
Kobe was at least the best player on his team when he three-peated the second time. Well, not three-peated, but went to 3 finals the second time and won 2.
Yeah.
He was at least still the best player.
Mm-hmm.
You can't say that for those other niggas that was on Bill Russell's team. That's the only reason I'm disagreeing with that.
So if off that logic, LeBron better than Kobe because LeBron was the best player on all 4 of his championships. Right?
He was also saved, but I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
Bro, you know deep down you want to get about that. You just don't want to say you're wrong. That's what this is.
No.
Because you don't believe him. You don't believe that.
Because
you don't believe that.
I don't even think Shaq was the best player on that team. I think they really needed each other.
But you don't believe that Kobe.
Wait.
LeBron is better than Kobe. Hold on.
You heard me?
No. Finish with Don first. Finish with Don first. Finish with him first.
Because you know deep down that you don't believe that Kobe better than LeBron. You know that.
I don't.
But you just said you give it to him.
Hold on. Off of that.
Did you not just say that?
But hold on. But Don, I'm not gonna sit here and make myself a hypocrite.
You are
because
already.
like I said, I don't think Kobe was the best player on that team when they three-peated, but I don't think Shaq was either. I think they needed each other. What we're ignoring is Shaq got swept every year until Kobe started. So I don't want to hear none of that shit.
What we're ignoring,
huh?
What we're ignoring is we all know deep down you don't believe Bill Russell's better than Michael Jordan because he has more rings. We all know that. Stop the cap.
I mean, rings.
We all know that you don't believe that.
Rings matter.
We all know that.
And then hold on. I want to make another argument. Y'all want to sit here and argue? He played mechanics and shit, all that extra shit. As a mechanic, to go out there and still drop 30 is fucking impressive, and I stand on that shit.
I don't think you believe that.
If you what it's like to try to fix on a fucking car,
so Michael Jordan,
and then go out there and try to drop 30.
Is Michael Jordan not your GOAT then? Are you saying as of August 8th that Michael Jordan is not your GOAT anymore? Because if you're saying that and
we're going off the
hypocrite yourself, I'm never going to let you hear the end of it. I'm never going to let you hear the end of it.
What?
It's Bill the GOAT. Michael Jordan's no longer your GOAT right now. That's what you're saying. Everything that you're saying right now is aligning to that. So be a hypocrite if you want. I'm gonna call you out on it.
I'm being a hypocrite if I say Bill's the GOAT.
Yeah, no. If after today, if you say that he's not, you're a hypocrite.
Oh no, I'm standing on what I said.
So Bill Russell's over Michael Jordan.
No. I legit before we had this argument, I've already remade my list because of that.
So Bill Russell's over Michael Jordan.
Yes.
All right.
11 beat 6, like you said.
I
disagree.
Like you said. I disagree with that wholeheartedly.
Plenty of arguments, Don. You have brought this up and said 11 beat 6. Am I wrong?
To prove you wrong because you keep thinking rings matter, but it don't matter to me.
Hypocrite, right?
No, I never said rings matter. Bro, you're putting
I forgot who I'm talking to. Y'all,
because you're
only I could be the only one who could be a hypocrite.
You're projecting. I've never said that Bill Russell was over him.
The reason I did this is because, like y'all have said, I care about rings. So yes, I have to switch up my GOAT list.
Okay, that's your
GOAT list.
Our list is different.
That's cool.
Like, but that's the hypocrite part right there because you just said that's cool, but just 2 seconds ago you said we all said that he was better. No, we only said that because you kept prioritizing rings.
No, yes, exactly.
You kept doing that.
No, you're a hypocrite because you're using that as an argument.
That is an argument.
Which makes you a hypocrite.
That's not a hypocrite. That's a legit argument. Hold on. Did he not just say that though?
You can't. Hold on. You can't sit here and use that as an argument, and you don't believe it. That makes you a hypocrite.
No. I never said Bill. No. Time out.
Is better than Jordan.
I never said he was
because of the rings.
I never said he was though. You did because of the rings.
Because of the rings.
But that's the point I'm making. No. That's the point I'm making.
Bring that up when we was having an argument.
That's the point I said.
That's the point he's making. No, you're missing it.
That's what I am trying to say. You can't sit here.
No. You trying to kill. No. That's what I'm saying. You trying to kill his argument.
If you don't believe that, you cannot use that argument.
You don't believe that.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
I believe in rings. I believe the person who fucking wins is the best player.
You know, gosh dang well, he's not better than Jordan, Kobe, Bron, Tim Duncan, Shaq. He's not better than none of them, bro. You don't believe that. You really don't believe that. He's not better than none of them. He's not better than Bird. He's not better than Magic. He's not better than Hakeem. He's not better than none of them. You know that.
You just don't want to be wrong. That's all it is. If I was wrong, I would sit here and tell you I'm wrong, bro. But you're over here saying I can't use an argument, but I'm using the argument against you because that's your argument. That doesn't make me a hypocrite.
No, it does because you can't use that if you don't.
I can use whatever I want.
Yes, you can. You can use somebody's self. Yes, you can. You can use somebody's self argument against them to prove them wrong.
Yes,
like
if I
it's like you saying 3 is bigger than 4, but I counteract you with something else that make it 4 obviously bigger than 3. It's the same situation.
Tim, it's been going over your head for years. I only use that argument to disprove yours. I never believed that he was better than any of them.
None of us ever said Bill Russell was the GOAT. I use the numbers logic because your favorite thing to do is use rings. If you're gonna use rings, then your list has to prioritize them.
Exactly.
And that's why my list prioritized them.
So his whole team need to be up there. Then Jordan ain't too. His whole team in there.
Exactly.
No, I disagree. They weren't the best player on their team.
They still got more rings than Jordan, buddy.
Scottie Pippen wasn't the best, so that means he's top 3 too.
Hold on. Since y'all want to agree with me, right? Y'all agreeing with me?
Nobody's agreeing with you.
Then don't say that.
I'm using your logic against you. I'm using your logic.
You should also use my logic. Every person on that Celtics team was better than LeBron. How about
yes, that? That's your logic. Yes,
I'm with it.
That's your logic.
Thank you. That's your logic.
I'm with it.
Hey, Tim, you're completely alone. Tim, it's just you in the room.
That means Kobe ain't even top 10. LeBron ain't top 10. None of them even sniffing the top 5 or top 20 at this point.
You're right. This is ridiculous.
It's none but Celtics players.
Not believe
it's none but Celtics players.
Bro, deep down you do not believe this, bro. You just don't want to say you're wrong, and I think that's funny. Right, I think it's really funny, bro.
I legit came to terms with myself. I'm not agreeing with what Terrence said. No, Bill Russell was the best player on that team.
I never said he wasn't.
11 rings. No, you did when you tried to add everybody else.
I said Bill Russell was the best player on his team. He might not have won like 2 Finals MVPs, but he's still the best. If that's the case,
everybody else who won a ring is not in the top 10, Terrence.
Why not? Your act is rings.
Terrence, why not? Off of you have to be the best player on the team, right?
You said that. I'm going off your logic with the rings. You said rings matter.
Nigga, in your top 10 list, everybody on your list is the best player on their team, right?
For one of the rings they had, yeah, except for the Kobe first 3. Because Coach Shaq got the first 3 Finals MVP, so I'm going Shaq over him. But it's Kobe's last 2 rings, yeah.
Everybody else is the best player on their team, right?
Yeah, it's not close. It's remotely close.
What are we arguing?
Y'all
not hear yourself?
Don, let me wrap this up. This is the longest. This video is too long. Your argument is literally rings. I counteracted you with the Bill Russell 11. His team has a trillion other rings. Let me finish. Your logic is rings. Bill Russell got 11. That's your GOAT. And then his teammates are right there behind him because they're rings. You said rings. Let me finish. Wait. Let me finish.
No, you're saying the same shit. No.
Jesus, dog. You gonna let me finish?
You're saying the same shit. Your list consists of every nigga in your top 10 is the best player on their team when they won a ring. Bill Russell was the best player every year when he won a ring.
Did he say anything about best player who's bringing a ring?
No, you never said that, buddy.
Thank you.
You never said that. Tim.
If you wanted to use that argument, you should have said that before anything about rings. You messed up as soon as you said rings count. You didn't know. Thank you. You literally said nothing about best player on the team. You didn't say anything. You said that now. You said that now. You didn't say anything. You said that now to make your point more valid, bro. Stop lying.
You did not say anything, Tim.
Like you're literally lying now. I got you on video. This is recorded. I can play it back.
Let me say this. Let me say
I'm gonna catch y'all too. Let's go back and watch.
You moved the goalpost.
Let's go back and watch this video. Let's go back and watch.
Are you gonna let me talk?
Go ahead.
You moved the goalpost. The first initial argument was rings matter more than anything. What matters more than winning? Yes or no? Yes or no? Is that not your argument?
No, repeat your question.
Rings matter over anything. What matters more than winning? That is your argument, correct?
I'm confused because
what are you confused about?
Hold on. Let me talk. If you're winning a ring, that means you're winning, right?
What?
Is it? Am I?
No, I'm not confused because you said what's better than winning, and then you brought up rings. That's why I got confused.
Okay, let me say it in a simpler term. because we're just saying the same thing, but obviously you're not understanding how I'm saying it. Rings matter more than anything, yes?
Yes.
Okay. That's all. That's always what you said. You never threw a caveat in there about, but if other players on that same team is that, but they're not their best player, that don't count for them. You never said that.
I have always said that. Don't sit here and try to lie on me. I have said that.
All right. I mean, it's recording. You didn't say that earlier. You didn't say that until we started disproving you. Then you moved the goalpost. Yes, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
I said that when I said that when Terrence tried to bring up, then we should throw the whole Knicks team in the S tier. No, because I said Jalen Brunson is the best player on that team. Did I not say that?
That wasn't part of the argument of the ring.
Did I not say that? No, did I not say that? Because that's me bringing it up.
He tried to use that for the Jalen Brunson argument. Thank you. Yeah, when we were talking, when we were talking about the GOAT list, you was only counting rings. When we was talking about the GOAT list, you were literally only counting rings. That's all you said. When we talking about strictly the GOAT list, all you said was rings.
Nice try. No one's
literally that's it. When we were talking about GOAT list, your valid argument was strictly rings, was it not? Was it?
That's all y'all yes wanted to be.
Tim, that's what you said.
No, that's all y'all wanted to be.
When we switched over to the GOAT list, your only argument was rings.
Words in my mouth.
Nobody have to.
Rings is the only thing that matters. I'm not gonna sit here and let Pat McCall be in the top 10. So stop it.
What you just said. Your literal argument was rings overall. My
argument was rings
overall.
Common sense should have brought in and
you can't use that though. You didn't say that. Yes, when you have arguments with people, you gotta state everything.
I would definitely do it from now on.
Like, let's imagine talking to some casual on the street. They gonna go off your argument, think he to go.
No, if that's the case,
you have to state stuff. You know that. Come on, bro. You gotta state everything when you have a valid argument. You have
to state the obvious.
You have to state everything in an argument.
Not the obvious.
How is it not the obvious? And I literally everybody on my top.
Because we don't live in your head. How what are you talking about?
Everybody on my top, every one of our top 10s list was the best player on the team. So why do I have to make the obvious?
Because that's not what your argument was.
My argument was rings, yes.
That's all it was.
I was also
it wasn't this other stuff.
But hold on. I was still also arguing the best players. I wasn't arguing no Pat.
But if you arguing the best players, that means Kobe out your list then, because Shaq was the best on the first three, right?
What are we talking about? Did I bring up a secondary nigga? Or did Terrence bring up those secondary niggas on Boston?
He disproved.
I disproved your point.
He disproved
because you never brought up the best player part. You only at the beginning of. Let me finish, bro. At the beginning of the GOAT debate, we strictly talking GOAT debate. You said rings overall. Did you not? Say yes or no. Did you not? That's it. You never mentioned about the best player. If you would have mentioned that from the jump, we would have had a different conversation. You never mentioned it.
My bad. But Terrence, I did when I brought up Bill Russell because he's the best
after the fact though. If it was before, it would have been valid.
You got to talk. Let me talk.
I got to talk.
I brought up Bill Russell.
Thank you, Doug. When was I been able to talk? You've been interrupting me the whole time.
You've been running me, and I've been quiet this whole time. And when I start talking, you talked over.
Y'all got it.
Bro, you running around the argument. The argument was you said GOAT and then you said rings. You never said nothing about best player until we brought it up. That's it. That was the whole argument. There was no need for a 20-minute soliloquy. This was it. That was it.
And in addition to that, we only brought up the other players to disprove your argument.
Yeah, that was the only reason I brought up the other dudes because you said a ring, so I'm bringing the whole squad. They got more rings than anybody else ever.
That means all of our GOATs are top 20.
Can I talk now?
Not really.
None of us were done.
Thank you. We weren't even finished.
Nobody was done.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
That means all of our GOATs are top 20.
Thank you.
And top 30.
The whole Bill Russell list. The whole team is the GOAT.
That is absurd. No one believes that. That's why we kept bringing it up. Because even you don't believe that, Tim. And we know that. So, go ahead and talk.
Okay. Like I was saying, this is where y'all are wrong. Because if that was the case, I would have brought up John Havlicek or some shit like that, right? No, I brought up Bill Russell, who was the best player on the team, right? Am I wrong?
Fact, right?
Tell me when I'm wrong.
Nobody said that, Timothy boy. You mentioned the best players after you got counteracted.
Yes or no? I'm talking now. Yes or no?
You could be allowed to vote.
Bill Russell, right?
You just asked us.
Thank you, and I'm answering it. Like, what are we talking about?
Yes or no question.
No, it wasn't.
Yes or no?
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Oh
I said yes or no.
I literally said I brought up Bill Russell, and is he not the best player on that team? Right?
It's rhetorical now. Now we're confused if we're supposed to answer it.
Hey, y'all got it. Go ahead and wrap it up, man.
No, because you literally asked us a question that you said, let me talk. But
you hate losing, don't you?
You asked us the question.
Yes or no question. Y'all
you didn't say
like
answer yes or no.
I'm doing y'all like y'all do me. Terrence was like, no, you're running or not.
No,
you are running. You're running. Hold on, the literal thing was GOAT debate rings. That was
your debate ring.
That's it. That was it for you. That was it.
You to make it that
yes,
for y'all.
You do, my friend. Because this ain't just for us. You might have different viewers that might be confused in what you're saying.
Say anything to win an argument.
I don't have to say nothing because everything you said is wrong.
What you're saying.
Like literally everything is off. No, you don't.
Yes.
No, you don't.
But I'm not counting that whole fucking team.
No, you don't. Stop lying. You don't believe that. Nobody in the history of mankind who ever watched the NBA has ever said Bill Russell's the GOAT. Maybe his era, maybe them old folks that watched him play ball. But in 2026, ain't nobody at the age of 30 or under is saying Bill Russell's the GOAT. Can we stop lying to ourselves? Ain't nobody under 30 plus or 30, because I'm 31, so 31 or under has ever said Bill Russell was the GOAT. Nobody has ever in their lifetime actually thought that logic. Nobody. It's Jordan and LeBron. That's it. And whoever else you want to throw in there.
Hey, hold on.
That's it.
Reset your mic. You might be too loud. Reset your mic. But yeah, bro. Like,
let Terrence finish.
Y'all gave me now?
What were you saying?
Yeah, we good.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just saying, bro. Nobody under the age of 31 years old, because I use my age because I'm the oldest. Nobody under 31 or under, probably lower than that, has ever. Might be a little bit older actually, like maybe 36ish, whatever. Nobody has ever said Bill Russell's the GOAT. You've been saying Jordan and Kobe are the GOAT your entire life. Now all of a sudden Bill Russell's the GOAT. Come on. Like you literally have been Kobe and Jordan your whole life.
It's taking accountability for what I believe in, and I believe in rings, right? And the best player on that team was Bill Russell.
All right, Terrence, let him have it.
Right,
but after today,
y'all are bringing up irrelevant shit just to be right.
That's not irrelevant.
Nobody ever said the rest of that team is better than any other nigga in the top 10. I only brought up Bill Russell. Y'all brought up them irrelevant ass niggas.
Okay, so Scottie Pippen is better than everybody too then, because he got 6 rings, right? He was right there with Jordan, was he not?
No,
and he was an elite player.
He wasn't the best player on the team.
You never mentioned the best player, my brother. That's what I'm telling you. You never mentioned that until we got to the end. Because you're making an argument.
All his rings. It's because of Kyrie, D Wade, and fucking AD. We're going off what you said.
Tim, honestly, bro, I'm actually surprised, bro. I really am surprised that two people are telling you that you didn't make that argument initially, and you're still trying to argue that you did.
That's it. The argument would have been over if you would have just admitted it.
Make that argument. Common sense would tell y'all the best
common
player
sense,
on the
brother.
team. That is
common sense. What you're saying is not even common sense.
That is common
sense.
Why
is it common sense though? Because you said some wild stuff before. Like you said some crazy statements before, so it can't be really like common sense. You said some crazy stuff. Like, come on, bro. You said some wild statements before.
You just said Jaylen Brown was top 5.
You said some crazy comments, like of all, not just here, but just in general.
Hold on. Don't switch up my words. I said he's top 5 off of your what your requirements on that tier list
of last season.
Last year, right? Last year he was. Was I wrong?
Yeah, he was not top 5.
He was not top 5. Exactly.
Okay.
He could be top 5 to you. That's cool, but for me, he was not top 5. Nothing changes.
He still hooped though. Like no one's.
He was top 10, of course, because you got to be in the top 10 somewhere. But top 5 is no.
Nah, I don't think he was a top 5 player even with that performance last year. I don't think that. No.
Joker, SGA, Luka.
But look, honestly, like
Bronson.
You think for whatever reason you think that is common sense.
About Wemby. I'm just naming people. Ignore me. I'm sorry. Ignore me.
I wish you. No, I'm just really genuinely saying it. You think that is common sense. But you're talking to other people and we're telling you that it's not. So it's kind of absurd that you're still saying it's common sense when 2 of your closest friends are telling you just be more communicative and be more descriptive of what you're saying. Because you did. Hold on, please. Hold on. You did not say any of that stuff. That's the only reason why we brought up all these other counter arguments and all these other players that play with Bill Russell. That's the only reason why we did it. Had you had said rings matter, but you have to be the best player on your team, we would not be having this conversation right now. But since you think it's common sense, you did not say that initially. You didn't say that until after we started counter arguing you. That's what it is. So I don't understand how that's common sense. It's not. That's your opinion.
25, 26. That was last year? Yeah,
that was last year.
Yes.
To counteract your argument, Don, in any other GOAT debate we had, what did we make that clear?
Make what clear?
Make what clear?
The best player had to be in the GOAT debate. Did we make that clear?
You froze. Say it again. I couldn't hear you on my end.
I said in any other GOAT debate we have ever had, regardless of if I had Bill Russell up there or not, did we have to state clearly who you have to be the best player on this list?
I said that from my list. That was me. Terrence Dudley's list said you have to be the best player on the championship team.
It was a rhetorical question. I was simply trying to say we don't say that all the time when we're having a GOAT debate.
Y'all don't say that. I say that. I've always stated that. We can go back and look through text messages somewhere in there.
Because it's been known that you have to be the best player, obviously. We're not going to argue no fucking Robert Horry. Like, we're not.
But that's what I'm saying. If that's the case, Kobe can't be top 10. That's why I don't like little people. Because he only was the best player on 2. What's the difference if you switch him out for somebody else?
Shaq shouldn't be either.
He got 3.
He wasn't the best player. He wasn't the best player on that team. He wasn't.
Oh my God.
He wasn't. He wasn't.
I think I'm going to see now. What you say?
You can go see now all you want. Y'all, you already see.
And this is the type of comments. These are the type of statements that you think is.
What are we talking about?
They were not 1A, 1B.
Hey, real quick, listen.
That's a cute joke.
Because now I'm disputing your common sense argument. Obviously, you think that's common sense. The whole world don't think what you just said is common sense. It's opinions. It's argumentative. None of that involves common sense.
But it does because nobody. It doesn't. Hold on. You got to talk. Let me talk. Nobody. Hold on. If that wasn't common sense, why haven't I heard Robert Horry in the GOAT debate? Why haven't I heard Tony Parker in the GOAT debate? Ginobili in the GOAT debate?
But why is Kobe in your GOAT debate then? We only got 2 wins when he was the best player.
Hold on. Kobe
2. Guaranteed 2.
He was not the number 2 player on that Lakers team.
He wasn't the number 1. It's the reason Shaq got all finals. Shaq was the most dominant. You said it yourself, Tim. Shaq was the most dominant player during that era. He had no competition. None. He was the best player in the league. By far. It wasn't close.
I'm confused why you're not agreeing with that. Like, I really am.
Hear me out. When we had that argument and I brought up, okay, since you're the most dominant, that makes you the best. You said you're not the best.
No, he was the best player. Shaq was, take his dominance, he was still the best player in the league. He was the best player in the league. MVPs, finals MVPs, was he not? Mm-hmm. He was dominant during that 4 year span. He was dominant. He got 1 MVP. He only got 1. It's like 2000.
I was about to say, I think he only got 1.
But that's what I'm saying. He was the best player take the dominance. He was the best player in the league during that 4 year stretch. Was he not?
No.
Who was better than Kobe? Kobe, Jesus. Who was better than Shaq? During 2000 through 04?
That was average literally only 1 less point.
No, bro. Shaq was clearly the Batman. I'm sorry. And that's no disrespect to Kobe, bro.
28, 6, and 6.
It's no disrespect to Kobe. Kobe was balling. But come on, bro. Shaq was the Batman in that situation.
Terrence, this is what you're not understanding. I get what you're saying. The numbers do prove that Shaq was the best player. But Kobe's numbers weren't far off. 2, before Kobe even started, why didn't Shaq have a ring if he was just that good?
But neither one of them had a ring. They needed each other. Nobody ever said they didn't need each other.
Shaq was in the league. He was a veteran at this point.
And Shaq had made the finals before Kobe even got in the league. So what's wrong with that?
Okay, and lost, right?
Yeah, and he got Kobe to help him.
And this is what I'm trying to get you to understand. He didn't get his first ring until Kobe got his first ring, and he was in the league longer, right?
But what's wrong with having help?
Hold on, let me finish. And he also played with a better version of Kobe, right?
Who?
That's what a lot of people say that shit. They say Vince Hardaway was a better version of Kobe.
They must be smoking
crack. A lot of people say that.
Man, okay,
that's as long as you don't agree with that,
that's an awful take.
Either way, he's been in the league longer.
Mm-hmm.
And then, mind you, he got swept ever since that finals. He was getting swept until Kobe started in the playoffs. So how does that make you the best player?
Great players around you, right? We had this argument before. Great players need teams around you.
I'm not saying Kobe was better. I'm saying they were literally the same. They needed each other.
But that's
Kobe. Look, Shaq, it is proven that Shaq did not win without Kobe. He did not win his first ring until Kobe started.
Yeah, and then Kobe, when Shaq left, Kobe didn't win nothing until Pau Gasol showed up. That's just another great teammate.
He went to 3 straight finals and proved that he can win.
Yeah, he won 2 out of the 3. That's what I'm confused on. We have an argument about teammates. Everybody needs a great teammate.
Shaq left, he was the second option on that Heat team. Am I wrong?
And they wouldn't have won without him. They don't win that championship without Shaq. Be real. They don't even sniff a ring without Shaq. Shaq was still dominant. He was still a great player. On the D-Wade team? Flip no.
Kobe was the best player after Shaq left and won a ring.
Yeah, but it took him like 6 to 7 years to get there. It's not like he just instantly won them.
We can't do that. We can't.
Yeah, we can.
It takes a lot of niggas 6 to 7 years.
That's the point I'm making, though. You got to have good... We've had this discussion before, so if people who are watching this, we've already had this discussion. To win a ring, you need great teammates. Do you not? Like, you saying Shaq needed Kobe. Duh. Everybody knew that.
I don't disagree, but if we could be real... Kobe had the worst team to go back-to-back with. The worst.
Huh? We talking about 09, 010? We talking about when he won the what?
Yes, name a team. I can name you 3 teams better than that went back-to-back.
They didn't win. How the heck they better? What are we talking about? The Lakers that won them last 2 rings, they were the best team. They won like 50, 60 games each of those years.
I'm talking about in the history of teams that went back-to-back.
Uh-huh.
Or, hell, the history of teams that won a championship. In that era, he has had the worst team to win a fucking championship with. Probably minus the fucking Knicks.
The worst team to win a ring?
Sorry.
I don't know if I agree with that. Dallas was that Lakers. That Lakers team was way better than Dallas.
Magic has had better team.
That Lakers team would destroy Dallas. The back-to-back Lakers rings with Paul and Kobe with with Kobe and Pau Gasol. They were way better than that Mavericks team. No disrespect to the Mavericks team. They were better than the Warriors team. 2015 Warriors, because 2015 Warriors was cool, but then they got KD, of course, running the league, whatever. That's 2.
That 2015 team was better than that 2010.
No. 2010 Lakers? 2010 Lakers is dogging them. They are dogging them.
But no, that team was better. What are you talking about?
The Lakers team was better. That's what I'm saying. The Lakers team was by far better.
That Golden State team was better.
No. God, no. The 2019 Raptors, Lakers are dog walking them, too. Those 2 Lakers rings are dog walking all 3 of those teams. But that Raptors, let's be real. And basketball is basketball. You got skill. And the Warriors. But that Warriors team was not that good. When they got KD.
I'm arguing your argument. 73-9.
They lost. If they would have won, you got it. They choked.
I don't want to hear none of that.
They choked.
73-9.
That Kobe's dog walking that entire squad. We know this. Come on. Kobe in his prime.
I don't know what I said. Kobe.
And that's rest of the team. Sorry, rest of the team. They got a squad. That Lakers team was great. What are we talking about? When the Western Conference was still at its peak, like we're talking about peak Western Conference.
Bring up that Warriors team.
Curry, Clay, Draymond, Iguodala, Livingston. I'm just naming players off the top of my head. Not Gogo. What's that dude's name? Patui. Was he there? Patui. Yeah, Patui. Like these are players I'm naming off the top of my head. Of course, I got to look at the rest. But
and Clay is better, way better than Powell.
You're smoking crack. You're smoking crack. If you think Klay Thompson is better than Pau Gasol, are you crazy?
Nigga, what?
Pau Gasol is a way better number 2 than Klay Thompson could ever dream to be. Stop it.
Okay.
Stop it. Are you really serious right now?
Hey, I'm real quick.
Let's end the video. End the video. Finish your statement first, then we can end the video. Then we can talk about this off camera. Because
were you talking about finish my statement?
Yeah, finish. Well, both of y'all finish statements so we can end the video first.
I'll just name it after.
And what Tim just said just now, how you just disagree, right?
With what?
That's supposed to be common sense.
With what? Oh, you talking about yeah. That's another. That could be an example right there. Technically,
that's supposed to be common sense, but we're supposed to know that because you know that.
Hold on. Let me tell you where you're wrong.
How am I wrong?
One has been made multiple all NBAs.
So is Pau Gasol.
And a multiple All-Star, while Pau Gasol is only a one-time All-Star.
The fact that we're even having this conversation.
Seriously, Pau Gasol is not better than Klay Thompson? Are we serious?
No.
That's crazy, bro. That is nuts. He is 10 times better. I truly don't believe
that. You tripping.
Pau Gasol is way better than I'm sorry, bro. He's way better.
Even if Pau is better.
He's way better. It's not even. I'm sorry to Klay Thompson. No disrespect to Klay, bro. No disrespect to Klay. Klay's a great basketball player. We were talking about Pau Gasol, bro. We're talking about Pau Gasol. Like, this dude might be the greatest, besides Scottie Pippen, be greatest number 2 of all time. As far as I can think of somebody else, I don't know. He probably got a couple of number twos.
And that's why I brought that up, because I can easily say that that's not common sense for Tim to know that, but I'm not screaming that, because guess what? None of the things that we're talking about is common sense. It's all argumentative. It's all opinionated.
Pau Gasol,
none of this is common sense.
Crazy.
That's where I'm sorry.
None of this is common sense.
That's crazy, man.
So for you to think that, so for you, okay, you disagree.
Fucking Klay Thompson,
you
really?
disagree, but a lot of people would disagree with you. So like,
but you also, but the back to the how he said the All-Star votes and stuff. Pau Gasol also played in a big heavy league back then too, with players that were better than him as well. So it's kind of take that into heart however you want to. But he did play in the league with bigger, better. Jesus, I can't talk. Better big men.
We know what you're saying, though.
So it's like Klay. I'm not saying his All-Stars weren't earned. Klay All-Stars most definitely earned. He earned every single one he made.
He's not better than Pau Gasol. He's not better than Pau Gasol.
He's still
not better
good.
than Pau Gasol.
Pau Gasol was different, bro. He's
not better than Pau Gasol.
Bro was tough. He was such a good basketball. So unselfish, bro. He was willing to do everything. I think he's very underrated, actually. That's just me. Maybe I could be wrong. Everybody might be thinking different, but I think Pau Gasol might genuinely be one of the most underrated players ever. But seriously, wrap this video. I noticed we're gonna edit out a lot of stuff. It's gonna be a lot, whatever. The part y'all seeing now is the part we're gonna throw out. We end up doing our tier list later. We had a tier list. We're gonna throw it out. We're gonna fix it up, do it better for y'all next time. Hope you guys enjoyed episode 114. Probably like 15 minutes long, 20 minutes, whatever. But who cares? It's still an episode. Y'all can enjoy it. Of course, we love talking about NBA on this channel. We'll see y'all in the next video. As far as I can think of, this episode 114. See y'all in the next one. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe as always. Subscribe to Wrestling Geek. Help me get to 1,600. Almost to 2,000. I hope we can hit that this year, but we'll see what we do when we get there. Bye! Let me make sure I turn this off properly.